I had some apples I needed to use up, so I decided to try to make some apple cobbler. I did struggle with this recipe a little bit, which I'll get into later, but I started by peeling and chopping my apples to make my apple filling. And I cut my finger while chopping the apples, so that's why I have that little finger glove on. So that was like my first rough start to the recipe and kind of threw me off. But I proceeded and I started making my cobbler topping. And the cobbler topping is just like a pie dough. You chop the butter up with the flour and sugar and add the water to make the dough. I add a little too much water here, so my dough's a little sticky, not coming together too well. And that was another issue I had, but I continued and I transferred my apple filling to a buttered baking dish and topped with the cobbler topping. And at this point, I realized that my pan was too small, but I didn't want to switch to a bigger pan, so I just baked in the oven at 375 around 35 to 40 minutes. And yeah, this looks pretty ugly coming out of the oven. It really exploded over the edges, and it doesn't look good. But it tasted good, and I would make this again, knowing all the mistakes I made before. Just today wasn't the day for this. And yeah, hopefully I don't chop my finger next time.